Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome to another Race Challenges video. Guys, we have a monumental day today for the Coldbrew account, for my main account. It's the 15th of June 2021, and it's today that the time has come for me to do the final upgrade to my account, to my Great Hall account. If you guys didn't know, the Great Hall, you upgrade it since you start playing the game. You go through the bronze medals, you go through the silver medals, you go through the gold medals, and then eventually you reach the point where only gold medals work and you can use them for any upgrades within your Great Hall. The time has come today. We also have the Clan v Clan going, so it's a special day. I was saving my medals for this day so I can use whatever medals I have left to upgrade my final Great Hall level. So let's go in there, but before we go in there, let me wear some protection with the sunglasses and let's have a word from our sponsor for today's video. So guys, if you're looking for another champion collector game, then this is it. Summoner's Glory is a game that I'm collaborating with. I've been playing the game for quite a few months now. I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm already a level 179 within the game. There's a ton of things to do. Collect a ton of champions, fight your way through the demon tower, you fight your way through dungeons. You cooperate with others in a group setting and beat down the dungeons. There's a lot of unique characters to collect within this game. There's a lot of things to do. Tournaments every single month and quality of life improvements coming all the time from the developers, improving both the servers and how the game is played. So if you want to check out this game, there's going to be a link down in the description below. Use the promo code coldbrew in the character creation screen. Join me on server 3. I have my own clan in there. Check it out, guys. You're not going to be disappointed. So the sunglasses are here, guys. We're ready to go into the Great Hall. And let's see. Boom. Look at that. Look at the gold. The gold Great Hall levels. Everything is gold. I'm just going to upgrade my final level right here, which is going to be the defense on the magic. Let's just upgrade it. 1,000 medals. Boom. There we go. I think that's 10,000 points for my clan. That's cool. And I've reached a point where I think, okay, what's next? I mean, the remaining medals that I'll be picking up, I already have like 760 from. I'm just doing them because I gain points for my clan right now on the Clan v Clan. But after that, I'll just be doing my dailies. There's no reason to push. We've got some reasons to push. Like if you're pushing for platinum, you're gonna have to push all the time. So you're at the top, you stay close to platinum, and you are able to compete every single week. But what's next for the Great Hall, and what is my recommendation for players who trying to upgrade their Great Hall and reach that level 240, which is the maximum? So I would say that accuracy remains king. There's no question about it. And with the addition of the Doom Tower, accuracy has become so much more important. Having this at level 10 makes it so much more important. But with the addition of the Doom Tower, this has become so much more important as well. The resist tree. And I think it's a close second in the sense of upgrading your resist tree instead of the accuracy tree after that. So it used to be the case that defense and critical damage had a solid reason for them to be upgraded, but we had some recent changes to both the dungeons and also the way that teams work that makes the defense tree and the critical damage tree less important, in my opinion, as a player who's been playing this game for 2 years, been doing content almost every single day these past 2 years. So I think, in my personal opinion, that first things first, the clan boss has evolved so much, the unkillable teams have evolved so much that the use of the defense tree, the attack tree, or the HP tree has become less and less important for players trying to get higher numbers in the clan boss. You build the unkillable team, it's all about the speed, then you build up your damage. So critical damage compared to all the other three is much more important. Getting HP, attack, and defense, in my opinion, it's not important anymore. What is the reason for a new player to go on these when he knows that if he gets the right champions, he'll build an unkillable team which doesn't care at all about these stats right here? Even the critical damage is not as important as accuracy would. So accuracy is still king in my opinion, and these two have fallen off because of the addition of all those unkillable teams. So we didn't have all these unkillable teams when I first started, but now we do have them, and they're pretty much the best teams possible for players looking into getting into the clan boss and getting a solid team working without needing crazy good gear. So resist. Why is resist, in my opinion, so good? Resist is so good because both of the arena, it helps resisting the enemy debuffs. If the enemy doesn't have enough accuracy, they're gonna get trumped by you having high resist. And this also works for the Doom Tower. Doom Tower, you kind of need in some of the bosses, if you're running a specific comp, you need at least 250 resistance if you want to be resisting a good amount of the enemy spells being cast on your champion. So in my opinion, focusing on resist second, getting these to level 7 is a solid choice for an account wanting to progress through. Critical damage has fallen off in the sense that we now have dungeons 21 to 25. Those are not the ideal best places for a new account to farm. But even so, if you have a good team for, let's say, Dragon 25, it's no longer a team that includes a Royal Guard in there. The Royal Guard has really fallen off. He was the king of, I need all the critical damage possible. I'm gonna help you in all dungeons. No more. There's pretty much no team out there right now that uses Royal Guard. They don't need that critical damage. So in the sense of all these recent changes to the game, I'm gonna say accuracy is still king, resist is a close best second, and then we might be going critical damage because that helps with just big numbers in the arena, and then the last three are gonna be defense, HP, and attack. Pretty much this is my view of the Great Hall. If you've got a contrary opinion, just leave it down in the comments. I'm always open to this kind of discussion. So what's next? What's next for a player who reaches the top of the Great Hall? I was like, okay, I need to brainstorm some ideas for an account like mine. I need my account to, I would love my account, I would say, to have something to work on. Let's say I'm farming arena. I want to have a reason to use all my medals every single day, because as we just play through every single day, let me remove the glasses since I'm not looking at the Great Hall anymore. I'm not blinded by all the gold, all the gold tiers. We have this which regenerates 1 medal, 1 token every single hour. We've got 24 hours in the day, so that's 24 tokens plus 10 from the login, and then another 5 from the daily quests. That's about 39 a day that you can get as a maximum. Okay, 39 medals that you can use every single day. That's how I see this. 39 medals that you can use. For my account right now, there's no point in me pushing 39 medals tokens every single day to get additional medals. There's no point for my account. I've got a good amount of silver. What would be a good alternative for endgame players so that they can keep on pushing, other than just pushing in order to stay on the upper limits of platinum? Because you see here, it's Tuesday and we're already at 3,751, which is a lot. It means that everybody keeps on pushing. Biggest reason is you refresh and you get a bot page. These are so easy to get and you go even higher. Like, I'm even higher rating on my free-to-play account than on my main account, and I've got a strong defense. It means that nobody's attacking me, but everybody is pushing because they are finding crazy easy teams against them if they do enough refreshes. I mean, it's cool for new accounts, but not so cool in the sense that I need to be refreshing my gems in order to reach this point right here, the 3,700, for me to get into platinum. So if this wasn't the issue, what would be a good alternative for players for overflow medals? So I was trying to brainstorm some ideas, and I made this document right here. I'll show you guys. I made this document. I was thinking, okay, the raid suggestions by Cold Brew Gaming. I want to add more suggestions as I go through, you know, the game. What could be some good upgrades for the game for a player like me, a total end game player who reaches the overflow stage of arena medals? And this is it. I've thought of it. Okay, 39 fights. Here it is, 39 fights. I just told you guys how to calculate that. So would like a 2,000 silver per medal, per extra medal, be worth it? So that's 39 fights times 4 medals per win. So that's assuming you win all your fights. So that's 2,000 times 4 times 39. That's 312,000 silver a day. Is that too much? Is that too much? You might say it's too much, but if you times that by 10, it's 3 million silver every 10 days. That's 9 million silver, about 9 million silver every month for a player who has been playing the game for at least 2 years, or has enough refreshes, has bought enough refreshes to represent it on almost 2 years daily an active arena playstyle. So is that too much? I want to see your comments down below. Do you think that's too much of an addition to players? Will that create a huge gap between, let's say, the top player who already has the maximum medals and trying to get keep on farming and get into platinum, so he's getting medals every single day regardless, so he's getting additional silver? I know players who have billions of silver right now, and this would do them nothing. Okay, this would just add nothing to their account. But I mean, for my account with about 80 million silver, that will be a nice upgrade. Okay, getting some silver so I can do my daily changes of the gear on some of my champions. I move gear around all the time when I do my videos, so that would be a nice addition to have as a player. What do you guys think of this? Would it create a huge gap already? I don't think it would create a huge gap. I think it would add an additional point for players to focus on after they reach the Great Hall. So let's say that is not accepted. Would 1 energy per medal be accepted instead? So would you prefer a 39 times 4 times 1 energy, so 156 energy a day? Would you prefer that? I think that's a way more reasonable approach. So 156 energy, it's just 40 gems. You can use that in what? Barely 8 runs of Dungeons 25. Dungeons 25 take 20 energy. That's, you need 160 for 8 runs. So I think that's not crazy. You still get some silver, you can get some gear, you can use that energy wherever you want. I think this is not that unreasonable. Maybe 2 energy would be a bit too much, like 300 energy a day. That would be a bit too much. I mean, maybe players would then just use both medals to farm arena and also get energy. But then again, I don't know. This one seems the most reasonable. So 1 energy times 39 times 4, so 156 energy a day seems pretty reasonable. So let's say those two are scrapped and nobody wants these options from you guys. I want to see the comments. It's you, the majority of my viewers, who have a say in these, you know, recommendations. Like, I would like to build like a document with everything that just gonna be thinking through, like additions to the game that would be nice. And then see the community's reaction, and then maybe send this to Platinum as myself, as a creator, so they might check it out and see, okay, oh, he has some cool ideas about the game, then maybe we can take one of them at least and maybe implement it. So who knows? Anyway, my final here like thought was 2 gold bars. So 2 gold bars per win. Is that good? I mean, 39 times 4 times 2, that's 312 gold bars every single day. That's not that bad, right? Like, I was thinking that in the sense that gold bars can have a use throughout. It's not blatantly just getting silver or energy. You can just go into the bazaar and pick up anything we want. 300 gold bars every single day. I mean, that's 3 brews. That's nothing. You can get 50,000 silver. You can get maybe a rare skill tome. Like, it's gonna be a good way for me to pick up rare skill tomes if I'm out for some reason. So an ancient shard, that will be good as well. So 1,200 gold medals. Every 4 days you can pick up 1 ancient shard. These refresh every single week. That would be cool. Rank 3 chicken every 3 days, and stuff like that. These all have a cooldown, so it's not like I can just spam these. The void shards you would need, I don't know, how many do you need? Like 15,000 divided by 312. That's 48 days without any fights at all in 3v3 to pick up a void shard. I mean, that's not bad. I think these ideas are reasonable as something to implement into the game for overflow of arena medals. I would love to see this within the game. So what do you guys think of this? I know it might seem unreasonable. I mean, this guy has been farming it. He has already all the Great Hall maxed out. He's already so much more stronger in his account than our accounts. So why would he need extra stuff? I'm just spitballing ideas here and seeing what could be implemented that would help both all the new players, you know, to have an additional goal to look through, but also all the endgame players to just keep on doing their farming and not seeing like a big medal number right there, and then having, okay, there's no use for this at all, or just maybe add another, tier here. So maybe adding another tier here would be nice. So let me close this video off with this. So if we added another tier here with additional stats that could be improved, would you be okay with that? Like, I would love to see a critical rate somewhere here. Okay, add a critical rate here and have it cap out at 5%. So that will be like what? That will be like 0.5 per level. So at level 10, you'll have 5% of critical rate. I think that's very reasonable as well. So 5% critical rate, you might think it's too low, but it's actually maybe even be too much, because there's some times that I just need 1% and I'm just running through all my gear trying to find that 1% without having to sacrifice my accuracy, my speed. Sometimes that happens. That will be great for the Great Hole here. Or let's say have like a level 10 upgrade that can only be activated if you manage to reach level 10. So that's what, 4,000 gold medals or so, plus all these. No, 5,000 gold medals plus all these. So a good amount of medals needed, and it only activates once you reach the final level here. What do you think if we could finally stop getting those resists, which are the 3% chance to get resisted? You know, you have enough accuracy, but then you still get the resist because that's the inherent 3% chance. That's like the casino when they have the double zero. That's the same thing. That's why they do it, because they want you to fail the run just because of that inherent 3%. Would you want to have an upgrade like that? Level 10, no longer random resist. If you do have the accuracy, you're never going to get resisted. It's going to be cannot be resisted kind of thing. Then it would make those champions that have it cannot be resisted kind of meaningless, right? So I'm guessing that's the counter argument. Anyway, these were my suggestions, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you watched this far, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Thank you a lot, guys, for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. As I said, it always helps out to grow that subscriber number. I want to go for 30,000 before the end of the summer. So it's June 15th. Help me out, guys. 3,000 subscribers up until the end of the month. That would be cool. Thank you, guys. And leave a like also while you're at it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.